Welcome. All right. Hello, hello. So glad that you are here with me today. Welcome to the Heal Your Natural Hair Workshop. Let me switch some things around. I want to say I'm honored to be your host, and I want to make sure that you take this time to address any and all questions that you have, any concerns that you have about caring for your natural hair, living life with natural curly hair, or if you can do that, or any questions that you have. This is the time that we are going to take in the next 60 minutes. All right. So, go ahead and drop anything that you can think of down below, and we're going to make sure that they get addressed before we leave today. And so, if you are wondering who I am, and why you should stay here. Here is a little bit about me. I've been practicing with natural hair for over 20 years. I started off with getting my natural hairstylist license in 2009, 2009. I'm like, we didn't say it like that back then, 2009. And then I went back to school in 2017 to get my full cosmetology license. So natural hair is just a break off from the cosmetology, and that is all of the things: the face, the skin, the body, massage, the nails, everything, right? So I started off my career more like a braider, and it really just continued and evolved over time into hair care. Okay. So my clients really especially at that time in the early stage of my career, helped me to see so many different curl patterns, textures, in a way that I may not even really see it now, just because back then, not a lot of people were taking care of their hair. And it was like, wow, like people were just having hair, which, not saying that people don't do that now, but it's just like it's different. I'm really glad we've come a long way, right? And so they've just helped me to see different textures, curl patterns, different situations, different everything, really. So even for me, right? Because I have two stories, right? I have a story about my professional career as far as doing hair and being educating and all of that. And then I have a story about my own natural hair, because it has been a journey. If you're here, you already understand, right? But I went through a rough period where, like, I was stressing out. My hair was falling out because of that. And it eventually caused me to shave my hair off completely. And that's this for, well, it's not, it's the first picture after I got somebody else to kind of help me out. And so, to be completely honest with you, even before then, my hair, my hair was just neglected for different reasons. Like, I didn't really know how to take care of it back then. This is a very long time ago. I had no clue how to take care of it. So, a lot of you guys or ladies, where you're like, you may not, you may feel some type of way about not really knowing how to care for your hair. I was once there, right? We all have to start somewhere. But I also did a lot of color. As you see, even after my hair was like, it was just, I've been playing with color in high school, right? I did that. And aside from the color and the not knowing how to take care of it, the stress was like the icing on the cake. And then I shaved off all of my hair, right? So, oddly enough, it's odd though. I remember, oh, well, actually, I just wanted to check in with y'all just to see who here feels the same way. Like, has anybody ever felt like they just didn't know really how to take care of their hair? Let me know in the comments. So, this is a very safe space. And so, I just want you to get some releases just to know that you are not the only one who are experiencing these type of things. Okay, so let me know in the comments below. And then as you're hopping on, say, hey girl, hey, Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are all about happiness, love, healthy hair, healthy mindset, and all that good stuff. Okay. So, even aside from the whole doing the different things with my hair, like after I shaved off my hair, I noticed that like that first year, my hair grew back so fast. Like I was like, wow. Like thinking back now, like I knew, like I learned how fast my hair actually grows from that period of time. It was like bizarre. So these four pictures are the first year of me doing this, like of me being natural, right? And it was like natural on accident. I didn't even go natural on purpose. I didn't want to go natural. I did not want to go natural. I just ended up shaving it all off. I had a relaxer at the time. But this kind of shows that. But so what this is what I noticed. After I noticed that my hair was growing pretty fast, I was like, okay, after I got to that point when my hair stopped growing fast, that's when things were like, okay, I would here's the thing, this is what I connected. The clients that I was doing at that time, they were saying the same things, that their hair would get to a certain point and then their hair would stop growing. And I would be like, huh. And so after I got to that point, I thought, I know why, right? So aside from me, at that time I was learning more about my hair, because then my clients started wanting more for their hair. It was really nice synchronicity in there, but like my clients started wanting more for their hair, and then I noticed my hair wasn't growing, and I was like, well, how now I think I want to have longer hair. What do I do to get there? And then that's when I started like noticing my clients wanting more and more with their hair. And I just took the initiative to start experimenting with different things with my clients' hair. I would notice for certain clients if I would do treatments or if I wouldn't do treatments often, if I would trim their hair, if I would not trim their ends ever, or just different things that I would do with their hair. If I would be the one taking their previous style down, I used to do that. If I was the one taking their style down, or if they did it or whatever, I was just looking at all of these things. Like this was my like, I was like just pulling information, getting information and all of that during this time. And so I realized like, okay, when I did certain things with my client's hair, it would thrive, it would flourish. And so I would do the same things with my hair. So this is around the time that I was baby stepping, practicing what I teach. I would tell my clients like, hey, we should do this, we should do this, and then I would sometimes do it. And that means I would sometimes get results with my hair, but I would keep going back to the clients who were doing what I would recommend for them to do, and then see how effortlessly their hair is growing, and be like, like this was like maybe a 2-year journey of me being pulled to like, I want to get the results that my clients be getting, type of thing. But I was just learning at the same time. So I wasn't 100% sure during that time. So this is the first 10 years of my career. Okay. So since then, I've just been able to get just create that system of what helps my clients get fast results, what helped me get fast results. And I noticed during this time, like I was half-assing doing the things. And on top of that, I wasn't out of the mindset of flat ironing my hair all the time. So that's why you see all these like a stage or check-in pictures with my hair flat iron, because that was my standard at the time. And if you're with me mentally, if you're with me spiritually, you understand what I'm saying. Like that's where I was. I was flat ironing my hair. Like I thought I was going to be a straight natural forever. I was like, okay, I could do, like I went natural on accident. It was not on, I wasn't like, hey, I'm going to do this natural thing. It was just like, all right, I'm shaving my hair off, my hair falling out. And then I was just like, I guess I'm going to do it. I'm a natural hairstylist, so I might as well, like, sure, because I wasn't natural when I first started my career. And so I was a straight natural. And then you will see the pictures change where it starts to get more curly or more frizzy and all of that, and then it transforms, right? But I created this system, and then the next 5 years, I worked on that system to be able to help my clients and myself get results even faster with doing less, also. Okay. And then, since then, I've just been sharing my knowledge with clients in the salon, around the world, in person, online workshops, in person workshops, different expos or whatever, all different types of things, online programs, all the things, right? Just helping my clients get results faster than not at all. Okay. And you can do it too. That's why I'm here. Okay. But enough about me. Who here has a curl pattern? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments section. Who here has a curl pattern? And then if you don't know what a curl pattern is, put a question mark. Like, what are you talking about? What is a curl pattern? Let me know if that's a question that you have. Okay. So I want to kind of go over, like, what were you taught about your natural hair? These are things to think about. If you feel called to it, please share. I would love to connect with you in that manner, in the little deeper manner, if you are here with me. Okay. But tell me, what were you taught about your natural hair or your natural curls? Like, did you grow up knowing that you had natural curls? Like, who here grew up learning about taking care of their hair, right? Okay. So for me, for so long, I would say, especially as a teenager, I did my own hair. Before that, my mom did my hair, and then she had me to go to my cousin, and she worked at a salon. So I would go to her, and I had a relaxer at that time. Like, I had a relaxer all the way up until I started doing hair professionally. And it was after. It wasn't like at the beginning. I mean, it was, but it was after. And so after I started doing my own hair, I would do like micro braids, different cornrow styles and kinky twists, and then I pretty much did the same thing all the way up until college, and I did wigs. I kind of just brought in wigs. I wanted to do something different, I guess. I was in my early 20s or whatever. I wanted to kind of, explore or figure out who I am, my identity, trying to figure out what was me, maybe you're there now if you're around that age, or maybe you've been there and you've just kind of explored or had that pull to explore with your hair, right? It happens. We go through these things. Okay. So please keep in mind, so during all of this time, I was a licensed professional, okay? And it got to the point where my clients kept wanting more and more for their hair, okay? The results that they were seeking started to get more drastic. Like, they would see results and they would be like, okay, Angel, but now I want more. Like, I want to keep going, and I want to get past, there's always a plateau, and they want to get past that plateau. Right. So as I'm learning about my clients' hair, I'm also changing my hair. So this is where you see where I would, like, maybe just blow dry my hair after a while. I wouldn't flat iron it. Like, I was going through a mental transition and all of that. Like, I was like, okay, maybe I can do the bigger hair or whatever, right? And then it even got to the point where I said, well, you know what? I'm going to not dye my hair anymore. I'm going to grow out the color. Okay. And you'll see that change in the different pictures as my hair continues to grow. Right. And so the results that they wanted were pretty drastic. And I feel like it's because they saw a lot of their friends and family. Like, I would hear them talk about their aunties a lot, especially their aunts, or for whatever reason, they would see their aunt's hair and they would be like, I don't want my hair to be like that when I get to that point. Like, it's just when you see people and you see what they've gone through, and it's just like, I mean, you don't know what they've done with their hair. Maybe you do know. Maybe you've seen them do things with their hair, and it's like, okay, I don't want to get to that point with my hair. Or maybe you're already to that point and you just kind of want to just let it be, like just let it be and then just go from there, right? That may be you also. But this was around the time that I started doing the different mixtures. So keep in mind, when I keep talking about different mixtures, this was a time, okay, y'all, again, I've been doing natural hair for over 20 years. So at that time, in the beginning stage, they didn't have all of the products that they do now. Okay. And now make sure you subscribe to my channel to know why it's just not all that great that we have all of the products that we have too. Like, that's not necessarily a great thing. Subscribe for more, all that. But so they didn't have things that I could choose from, so I made my own. So I would just kind of, that was something that I did learn in my natural hairstylist program, about mixing up different ingredients, different essential oils and carrier oils, and all the different things and what it does, how it promotes things to the hair, the environment that it provides, and all that, the benefits and all that. So I created like different textures, combinations for my clients. Like, I did all of that for the first decade. And then I cracked the code. And then again from there, I went into simple hair care. Like, okay, now that I have these steps that I know is going to get my clients from point A to point B, and I can tell you a certain time period to say, if you do this, this, and this, it's going to take you this amount of time to see these type of results. Like, I was able to do that. I said, okay, now how do I make that? How do I get my clients the results in a quicker or shorter time period and even better results with doing less? With doing less. It is always about with doing less, and that was just with doing less. Overall, like at home while you were doing it and all that. And so it just came into simple hair care. All right. But this specifically is simple hair care for naturals that want to wear their hair out. Like, you don't want to like have your hair twisted all of the time. You want to like maybe wear a wash and go, or wear your hair loose. Maybe you want some individual twists or something like that, but you don't want to just keep your hair binded in like box braids or sew-ins and crochet braids and all that. Like, you're not trying to do that. You want to wear your real hair out. Like, you value wearing your hair out, seeing yourself with your hair, and you want to make sure that your hair looks good also and is healthy and is a reflection of who you are, right? Okay. All right. So, especially a lot of my clients, like, they not only desire to wear their hair out, but for so long they have hid behind wigs and weaves just because they didn't know how to take care of their hair. Again, I have been there. I didn't know. I was learning at the same time that I was teaching my clients at that time. And it was just like, all right, we're going to get this though. Cause it was a lot of different clients. It was over that time. I had a lot of clients. Like, I overloaded myself so much that I saw so many different curl patterns. Ooh, hold on. Mm. Ooh-wee. It was so many different curl patterns and textures and situations and bald spots and hair stress spots, and I cut it out spot, and all types of things, like it's falling out spot, whatever. And I also know that that if you're not really sure how to take care of your hair, that also means that you're not sure what is or is not breaking off of your hair at some points. And ultimately, this is the reason why you're not retaining length. Like your hair is always growing, but you're not able to retain the length. Okay. But I was just like my own clients. Like I didn't have all of these different things. Like I didn't want to do all of these different things to grow my hair, but I did them. I did so many things. The inversion method, the greenhouse method, the LOC method, the LCO method, the laying upside down with my head on the bed to get the blood flow, and wrapping my hair up with the plastic uh with the oil. And I did all, it was all types of things. Just trust me on this. I've tried a lot of things, and I've heard a lot of things that my clients have tried, and I've probably tried a lot of those too, right? All right. But before that, right, I did get to a point where I didn't care for my hair, and I pretty much gave up and just wrote it out. Like before all of this, I just didn't really care about my hair. So I understand where a lot of people are at that spot where they're like, you know what? I don't even really care. Like, whatever. You like, you're just not there mentally, or you're not ready there, or you have other things going on. And I get that too, right? This is also for you. All right. I know at that time I was just being natural for no reason. And I was like, I could be a straight natural, until I noticed that my hair was just lackluster. Like there has to be something to kind of be like, all right, I want something different for my hair. And I noticed again when that change started happening for me, more of my client, or I would say the new clients that I would get wanted more for their hair also. So it was like a win-win situation for me to learn how to do that, and also do that for myself, and even be able to show me as an example of results that my clients received, from the things that I was learning. But also it was crazy because a lot of my clients, I'll say certain ones that followed like my plan to a T, they got so great results. And it was like, it was like for me to see them, I was like, it kind of kept pulling me to want to do better with my hair. And they were making it simple, and I was just not doing it. Like it's a whole mental thing. I understand. I do understand. But that's why I'm here to help. Okay. So, um, does anybody else here want to see improvements with their hair? Right? Tell me, like, what do you really want from your hair? Tell me in the comments below. Think about it. If you've never thought about it, it's okay. Be nice and light. Do you want longer hair? Do you want stronger hair? Do you want more curls? Do you want what do you want? This is a safe space. Okay. I just want you to think a lot differently about your hair, right? It's time to think different about your strands, your natural hair, about what it takes to get you to your goals, to be a part of your lifestyle. All right. I feel like a lot of our problem is doing what it takes to get you to your goals. It's like, it's not that, but it's actually knowing what to do specifically. And let me know if you feel the same way. Like comment yes in the chat if you feel that way. Like if you feel like if you knew what to do, you just do it. I feel like that's a lot of the issue, right? I was the same way until I wasn't. So I do completely understand, but trust me, less is the best. Like I'm here to see, like if you feel like I'm about to go down this whole rabbit hole of doing a whole bunch of stuff with your natural hair, we're not doing that. This is not what that is. This is doing less with your natural hair and getting even more results. That's what this is. Okay. If you feel like going down the rabbit hole of doing all of the things and using all of the products and all that and going down the spiral of all that, that's not what this is. Okay. So if that's what you're looking for, no. All right. If you don't know what you are doing is helping or hurting your hair, and you're not seeing the results or the progress that you want, you feel like should be happening, it definitely feels like you're putting a lot of work in with no reward. And it's not your fault. Okay. Why? Because you just don't know how to take care of your hair. We haven't been taught how to take care of our natural hair. We've been taught to conform and to look like somebody else and to care for it, not like how our hair comes out. That's what it boils down to. I used to be like, oh, I used to be like, why? Because of slavery, okay? But I mean, what it really boils down to is we're not taught about how to take care of our natural hair. And even on a deeper level, y'all, again, I've been doing natural hair for over 20 years and I've dealt with different curl patterns and situations and textures and all that. And a lot of us, 100% of us have different type of hair. We have similar hair structures, curls, situations, but it's like everybody's hair is different. It reacts similarly, but the problem is you haven't been taught how to care for your hair in a way that helps to rewire your brain in a way that you can also feel confident enough to wear it out while you are learning how to care for it. Because at some point, a lot of my clients get to a point where they are ready to see their natural curls. They're ready to finally, they're like, hey, I see all these people with their natural curls and their natural hair. I'm ready to do that. But then your hair is not ready because your hair hasn't been trained either. You're in the right place. If this is you, you're in the right place. Okay. We need to train your hair. I always say, and then even on the flip side, where a lot of people are like, you know what? I'm not really ready to wear my natural curls out. I would like to see them every once in a while. I'm not ready to broadcast these curls or what I think. I don't even know if we can do it or not. You can still train your hair to a point when you are ready, your hair will be ready with you. If you are interested in that, stay around. Don't forget to subscribe also, but we're going to keep going. We have another 30 minutes. Okay. We're going to keep rolling. And also during this time, if you have any questions about taking care of your natural hair or any questions about living your life with natural curly hair, or you're curious about if you can wear a wash and go or what even that even is, let me know in the comments, and I am here to be of service to you. Okay. So you can't learn what to do after you know what to do. You can't learn what to do and then not do it and expect results. Just know that just as simple as it is for me to tell you what you can do with your hair to get results fast, you also have to do it. You don't have to make it a chore, but you just have to do it. It's just like, hey, do you want your teeth to be clean? Brush your teeth. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I done oop, oop, oop. I don't even know. I done got my finger got the tapping. Am I just going the wrong way? Hold on, y'all. I'm like, where were we? Here we go. No. I think. All right, we'll just be here. So I've been in the natural hair industry again for over 20 years, and I would just love to share all of the trial and error that I've gone through with my hair and also thousands of other natural hair clients during that time. I want to be able to make it easy for yourself by trusting the process and getting results that you really want, okay? You don't have to always rely on wearing wigs and weaves. You can wear your natural hair out without it being a hassle, right? You can be consistent with your hair care to get you to your goals, to keep you on the right path, right? I know in my soul, I know that you know that if you knew what to do with your hair and it was easy to follow, you would just do it, right? And you would be consistent because that's what it takes to get results, right? Say it with me. I can be consistent. Go ahead, type it in the chat. I want you to really just declare it and commit to it and just be like, I can be consistent. And even if you need help with something else to be consistent, just go ahead and declare it. I can be consistent. Did I? I can be consistent. Put it in a chat with me, okay? Trusting the process with this really just means significantly reducing the amount of time spent on your hair, as well as reducing the amount of money spent on hair products. And I know you like both of those things because I love those both of those things, right? Who all here has heard of the KISS method? KISS. Let me know, yes or no. So it's said like several different ways, but the one that I like is keep it stupid simple. And then I like keep it simple, sister. Okay? Cuz it's like a lot of times people be complimenting things. Like I mean, complicating. People will tell me about their hair and I don't there's no judgment. There's no judgment because I used to be the same way and think I have to do all these things. But they would tell me what they do with their hair, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, that sounds complicated. They're like, yes, I know. I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm like, girl, you should not do that anymore. And they're looking at me like, oh, I don't have to do that. I'm like, no, girl, no, like, stop. You're doing too much, you know? Keep it simple, okay? Don't make it complicated by doing all of the things, trying all the products. You ain't got to go through that, right? I am here to help you learn your hair in a trusted environment to get you to your goals, right? I'm going to be sharing an opportunity to work with me to help you get the results that you want without going down like the rabbit hole of YouTube and Google and all the curl patterns and trying to figure out what your curl pattern is. And you still don't know what to do to take care of your hair, right? You don't have to do that, right? But here's a little something to get you started, right? I can't teach you everything in the next 20 minutes, but over the next 20 minutes, I will go over some things with you to help jumpstart your journey if you have not jump started it just yet. Okay. So, as we go over this, if any questions, oh, I'm sorry. If any questions come up, this is the time to ask them to find as much clarity as you can. So, we are about to go over the following. We're going to go over the specific type of products to use to get your natural curls popping. We're going to go over how to prevent your hair from drying out and breaking off so you can finally grow your hair longer and stronger. And we're going to go over how to turn your wash day into a shampoo hour because don't nobody got time to be shampooing and doing their hair all day. We don't do that over here. Okay? Nah. All right. So now, if you are registered for my natural hair detox program, we're gonna be going a little bit more in depth of what we're going to go over today, as well as so much more, so you know exactly how to take care of your natural hair and how to heal your hair, whether you're ready to show it out or you're not. You know, that program is going to help to create the best environment to get your curls popping when you're ready to show them off also. Or if you're ready to just go through the journey, you could do that too. Okay. If you're not registered and you're looking to get some personalized help from me online or just some type of guidance, this would be the perfect opportunity. Comment with the word detox and I'll give you more information before we leave today. If you already know that you would like an opportunity to work with me, I'll drop the link so you can claim your spot. Let me see. Da, da, da. It is in the chat. All right. So just know that I've been where you are. You may be thinking like, well, Angel, if you know all these things, you don't understand where I'm coming from. This, and that. Like, no, I wasn't always someone who knew how to take care of natural hair, right? To get results. I was just like you, right? Just being taught from the people around me. I was taught by my mom and myself. Some people are used to, and I say some people that are taught from the people around them. Sometimes people don't teach you things verbally, but they teach you of how they present themselves with their hair. So even how you see your mother, how you see your grandmother, or how you see the people who you're raised by, how you see your friends, your family, and just how they present themselves with their hair, you're also learning from that also. Okay. So think about that also. Okay. All right, let's get into it. So, um, or let's do it like this. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. I think we're going to get to that later. For now, all right. So, what are the specific type of products that you want to use? Oh, we're just diving into the training. We got like a hot 20 minutes left. Also, I'm here to answer any questions or concerns that you have. And so we'll take that time as well to answer that. If you do have questions, go ahead and put them in there, and then I will get to it during the Q&A section after the training. And let's dive in. Okay. So, what are the products that you need to use to get your hair, your natural curls to pop? You want to use water soluble products. These are going to be the best products for you to use, because while you want your hair to be more defined in your natural curls, or you want to be able to bring out your natural curls, or you want to be able to define your natural curls, however you want to say it, you want to see your afro turn into curls, you're in the right place, right? You want to be able to use water soluble products so that the water can get in your hair. And I'm trying to create a visual for you without having a visual. But the water gets into your hair and it weighs down your strands, and it is more defined and stretched out. As your hair dries out, the water leaves your hair, and then your hair goes back to a shrunken state. I hope that makes sense, right? So when you're using oils and butters and heavy creams, you're not really able to get that water in your hair. Your hair is creating the oils and creams are creating a barrier in your strand to prevent real good penetration of water in your hair strand. You don't get that a whole lot when you have the oils and butters, okay? You don't want to do that. There's a time and a place. Hair products are just tools, and this is not the time for that. If you're having an issue with getting more defined curls, or your natural curls lasting longer, this is something that you definitely want to do. You are definitely in the right place. Okay. Aside from that, water soluble products are going to help you to have more water in your hair, to hold it down, hold your curls intact, and they're going to last a whole lot longer. Okay. There is a list of water soluble products completely available for you. Comment with the word products down below and I will get them to you. I promise. I'll figure it out. All right. The next thing, because we're just rolling and going. Let's keep going. The next thing that you is how to prevent your hair from drying out. This is what you want to do. We keep things very simple, right? You're going to keep a frequent cleansing and conditioning routine. This is going to prevent your hair from drying out, because your hair is going to stay cleansed, conditioned, and then you're going to style it. And just in case you didn't catch it, I just gave you the top 3 steps of what you're going to do on a consistent base. I promise it's going to be game changer. Okay. Let me know how often that you shampoo and condition your hair in the comments. I'm going to take a drink of this. Mm. All right. Here's a bonus. As you are keeping that frequent cleansing, conditioning routine, I want you to again go beyond just doing your hair. I want you to learn how to, or even think about it, or explore the thought of transferring positive energy into your hair. So they did, and I'll say this really fast. They did a study, and maybe you have heard about it, where they would take water, or with the plants, and or even the vibrations. They have all these different experiments. But let's say crystals, where they had some water in the freezer, and they would play music, and it would be certain type of music. One music was more classical, soothing. The other was more like metal and just really hard and raunchy. The crystals that were like hard and raunchy, they looked hard and raunchy, like they were very distorted and just all out of whack. And the more peaceful music was like very pretty patterns. And so it just kind of goes into, again, the vibrate. If you're into that thing, you already know what I'm talking about, where the vibrations and the patterns, like all of that, does definitely affect you. A easy way for that energy to travel is through water. And so when you're shampooing your hair and you're using water, you can use that as an opportunity to transfer positive energy into your hair, instead of being in a situation or experience where you go to somebody to get your hair done, and they have negative energy in your hair, and you felt like my hair had never been the same after they did my hair, after I went there and they was talking bad about how they didn't want to do my hair. It's the same concept. Like, they were not putting that good vibes, good energy into your hair, but you can do that. And it's very magical. And this is also something that I teach in my natural hair detox program. Okay. Just so you know. But that's an extra nugget. Okay. It's just thinking differently about your natural hair and changing your mindset on your hair also. Okay. That's what I want you to do. That's what I'm here to help you with. All right. All right, let's keep going. Now, how do you turn your wash day into a shampoo hour? Again, I do not like the whole thought of people taking hours and hours to do their hair. Like, that's not what I want you to do. I want you to be able to do your hair in like an hour and then be done, and then you're good, right? So, what you want to do is you want to just get better at taking care of your hair. Just kidding. But for real, stay consistent, right? Stay consistent with doing your hair. Work the 3 steps that I've given you today. Shampoo your hair consistently, condition it, style it. Shampoo, condition, style it. Shampoo, condition, style it. And just work it. Just work that. Don't try to overcomplicate things, right? If you don't know how to shampoo your hair, if you don't know how to condition it, if you don't know how to style it, okay, I get that. That's what the natural hair detox program is about, to help you to know how to simplify your hair care, and also help you if you're ready to wear your natural curls, so your hair will be ready for the curls. Again, if you're not ready to wear your natural curls, but you just want to be able to create easier, manageable hair, okay, yeah, the natural hair detox program is definitely for you. It is already in the chat if you're interested in it. But we're going to go over my natural hair healing framework before I go over the program. So, how you're going to work this is I'm going to tell you an example of what I went through with my hair. So, the first time that I learned how to care for how to care for my natural curls and how to get them defined, first of all, I was like, I have never shampooed my hair like this my entire life. I was like, what? I've been doing it wrong my entire life. And without making anybody feel some type of way, I can guarantee you that you are not shampooing your hair correctly. Like 98% of the time, you are probably not shampooing your hair correctly. You're not using any downward motions. You're not smoothing anything on your hair on a consistent base. You're not seeing your cuticle become aligned with the water. You're not doing any of that, right? You're not really making your hair manageable. You're just shampooing it, moving it all around. Okay. And if you're doing that, it's not your fault. Didn't nobody ever teach you a different way? But that's why I'm here, sis. I'm here to help you right now. That this is that opportunity. Okay. So when I first learned what I was doing, it took me like 2 hours to do. Now, coming from me doing my hair and it taking 5 or 6 hours, 2 hours was nothing to me. I was like, that's it. But here's the thing, I got better and better, and then it took me even less time than 2 hours, which was already great for me. But I started at 2 hours, and then it got down to like an hour and a half, and then it got down to an hour. And then I went to a in-person workshop for teaching me how I'm supposed to do it on my clients' hair. And it's the same things that I'm teaching y'all how to take care of your own hair, but in a different way. This was for stylists. Like how I teach you is for you to know how to do it for your hair. This was for me to do it for clients. And so I implemented what I learned for how to do it on my clients' hair, but this has always been a journey of mine. Like as I learn things about hair, I also do it on my hair too. So like a lot of my story of my professional career coincides with my hair journey also. So anyways, after I learned what to do with my clients' hair, I tried it on my hair. And after the class, oh, I didn't say it. Okay, so it was a program where it was like a 3-month online program thing. And then they had an in-person workshop. So I did the stuff online where I learned it, and I implemented it on my clients' hair, and I saw how their hair would change and how their curls would pop out and all these things. And then after I went to the in-person thing, it was a game changer. I was like, oh my gosh, what? It was all types of epiphanies and like, oh my God, just mind blowing. It was just a whole crazy time. It was such great learning fun. But anyways, like I implemented that, and then that next time it took me 2 hours just because I was really trying to focus on what I had learned. But after that, honey child, it was 45 minutes. Okay. It was 45 minutes. I did my hair in 45 minutes and I was done. Okay. So now, anytime that I do it, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to do it. But it's like, wow, it's not taking me all day to do it. And I'm good. Okay. I'm good for the whole week, the entire week. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to add any water to my hair. I don't have to add any product to my hair. I don't have to do any of that. And I can just live my life with my curly hair. Right. All right. What questions do you have? We are going to wrap up. We are going to go ahead and talk about my natural hair healing framework. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to, 5 minutes to put any questions or concerns that you have about caring for your natural hair or about living life with your natural curls as I quickly go over my natural hair healing framework, and I will answer anything that you may need answered. All right. So my natural, oh, you can't see this. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm like, did y'all even? Okay, yeah. So my natural hair healing framework, it helps you to understand your natural hair in a way that helps you to create a true healing hair experience to then help you focus on your specific action steps that you should be taking to then create the best plan that is personalized to your specific hair and scalp needs to fit your lifestyle. Okay. My natural hair healing framework walks you through these 3 tools required to receive a healing to the deepest soul level to transform your experience. Okay. If you want to take notes, you can do that. Knowledge, techniques, consistency. Okay. You must have all 3 of these personalized and specific to who you are and what you have going on right now in any given time and situation. Without having all 3 of these, you're just stuck spinning around in circles, using a lot of energy, all by doing like using a whole bunch of products and you're not getting the results that you want to see, right? In this workshop, we've covered a little bit of everything. We covered some knowledge, some techniques, and some consistency habits, right? Like letting you know that you can be consistent because you can, right? But now it's time to implement what you've learned today and what we are doing. And we're doing that in the Natural Hair Detox program. All right. And that says May. This is a new cohort. The last cohort was in May. This one is June. Oops. 1st. Yay. All right. So you will be working through what we've learned today and bringing questions back to let me know, where you need more guidance or to dial in on a specific technique, or whatever something doesn't go the way that you desire it to go. Okay. I'll be there to guide you and help you cut through all of that bull and all the noise in the natural hair community, because we all know there's a lot of information between YouTube, Google, Facebook, your friends, Chat GPT now, like all these things, right? Your family especially. But you are here because you want to cut through that noise, right? You can choose to spend years doing all of the things and being confused about why you're not getting the results that you want. Or we can spend 30 days together and hash out everything and get to your goal 10 times faster. Okay.
I signed up for the workshop because before I came, my hair was just fragile, brittle, uneven. It was dry. It was that crispy, crunchy sound sometimes when you touch your hair. And I knew that I wanted to change, but I was wanting something more than a on the go hairstyle. I was wanting a whole new texture and everything to my hair. And I've like as I said before, I've seen the difference within 1 week. And after 1 week, I thought, oh, this is a fluke. It's the same as when you try a new product. But then after the second week and then the third week, I couldn't help but notice the changes, and my friends and family noticed the changes as well. So I'm really excited to be a part of the experience.
Nice. Yeah, so this natural hair detox program is going to be tailored to you and your needs. Okay, it's going to get you started. If you join the DIY program, you're going to have the information that you need to be successful. And if you decide to join the guidance and support program, I'm going to be there to hold your hand through the whole thing. Okay. So over the next 30 days, we're going to be practicing new shampoo and conditioning techniques so that you will be able to see your natural curls pop more and last longer. Okay, we're going to be covering, we will cover different types of gels that don't dry out your hair and actually help your hair to keep it healthy, and we're going to go over daytime and nighttime routines and what to do if something doesn't go right. Okay. So the link is in the comments down below to join the program. If you, again, if you want to get started with like the DIY program, here is what you get. So you get guidance on creating moisturized curls that pop in 30 days. You're going to get a list of recommended water soluble products safe to use for all of your natural hair styling to continue to improve your hair's health. Also, the hydration, the strength, and your curl definition. It's going to help you improve that, regardless of if you are ready to wear your curls out or if you are not ready to wear your curls out. Again, it's the same program because we are training the hair. And I could even argue that if you're not ready to wear your curls out, this is even better for you, because when you are ready to wear them out, when you follow the program, it's even easier. Like you're not really doing anything that you're not already doing, right? We're just doing it in a way that's a lot more simple, a lot more straightforward to the point, and it's just a lot easier for you. We're taking out a lot of steps, and then it's being very specific so you could just get results and not be doing a whole bunch of stuff, right? You're also going to get a step-by-step walkthrough of what techniques are required for you to achieve your best wash and go natural curls look. Okay. Everything that I mentioned is valued at $291, but for a limited time, it's only $97. Okay. Now, there are some early bird specials for my action takers. I'd like to make this just a no brainer to get you started. If you sign up tomorrow by Friday night, you will get instant access to my 2 steps to knowing your hair type training. So if you don't know what your hair type is and you're like, Angel, I just need a real quick, simple way to get me there, you are going to be getting that as a bonus just for signing up for the program. You're also going to be getting a replay of this workshop to review just during your own time or whenever you want to. Um, because after tomorrow, it's going to be removed, right? All of that, you get that, and you're also going to get my 3 steps to prevent product junkie habits. Okay, 3 steps to prevent product junkie habits, because I know, again, with being in the natural hair community for over 20 years and in a natural hair industry for over 20 years, I realized that a lot of people are product junkies. And a lot of people, and we don't want to be product junkies anymore. Like, we've gone through that phase. We don't want to do that anymore. We don't want to do it just because we think we have to do it. We just don't want to do it anymore. We don't want to be product junkies. Okay. So all of that brings the total value to $484. But again, it's still only $97. Okay. I need to update this because it is June now. Again, the last cohort started in May, and this cohort starts in June. All right, so we are live June 1st. You will see the bonuses there if you have a question. So I will just say overall, like, oftentimes my clients ask me about what products to use for the look that they're going for. A lot of those times, like, they have already purchased hundreds of dollars of products and they're just laying around collecting dust. And you trying to figure out who to give them to it was a complete waste of money and time wasted in having the products, right? Just think about this, right? Never having to buy random products to try out just for it to not work out for you, right? Like, I even remember like learning all what we go over during the natural hair detox program of taking all day to do my hair. Like, it seemed like it was like an hour to detangle. It was like an hour to shampoo, and then 2 to 5 hours trying to attempt styling it and not even liking how it looked. Like, I was never satisfied with how it actually came out, right? Think about this, getting done with your hair and in only 1 hour, right? And moving on with your day and having more time to do the things that you love in life and truly love in life and love how your hair looks, right? Let me know if you have any other questions. Let me check. It is our Q&A time. All right. All right. So I am not seeing any questions. Da, 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 da. All right. So, I'm going to just go over, if you're wondering what type of results that you can expect from my program or more about what I do. These are some results of my clients. So, as you see, I work with natural hair, natural curls, just like you. Excuse me. A lot of these people got their hair done and did not know that it was going to look like this. A lot of them thought that they would just have an afro, A lot of them never thought that they could wear their natural curls. A lot of them never thought that their curls could be defined in a way that they see them. A lot of times, how people are seeing their hair, they're seeing their hair like that for the first time, and it's never happened, right? You can see a lot of the before and after. You can see that a lot of people also get curly cuts. If you've never heard of a curly cut, if that's new, it's completely okay. It's just it's a change, right? It's a change in how you wear your hair, how you present yourself with your hair, and the shape of your hair, so you can get the best, accentuate the best angles in your hair to have personality, right? So I want to show you this just in case, just depending on where you are in your journey. If you've never seen your natural curls to curl, or if you've never seen your hair in a curly thing, anything, right? Like, I feel like for a lot of people, you've seen your hair in some type of curly, like maybe in conditioner, and then it didn't last long, and maybe you tried to do something, or you tried some product, and maybe it lasts until it was dry, is what I hear a lot of times. Or maybe you went to sleep, and then when you woke up, it was not looking the way you wanted it to. Like, I have the solution for all of that. Like, the program is going to walk you through all of that, and more than likely it's just a step that you missed when setting your hair, or you're not using the water soluble products. Like, it's very, I don't want to downplay the program, but it's very simple. It's just very to the point. It helps you to get results very fast, and then you're like, wow, I got natural curls, right? Now, it is a journey. It's something that you're going to learn, but I just give it to you in a very easy type of way. Also, I'll share that I feel like a lot of times people don't know if their hair can even grow, or the time frame that it's going to take for them to get there. A lot of people go through caring for their hair and not really realizing that it's okay for them to want more from their hair. I've been blessed to be in opportunities to meet a lot of wonderful ladies that trusted me with their hair, and trusted me with even teaching them how to care for their hair. Again, I've done different in-person workshops, online workshops, as we're doing now. I've been able to help people in different ways, to teach them about their hair, be able to get hands-on, because sometimes people learn in a hands-on manner, which that's what I do in my salon, like, to where we can walk you through doing it so you know how to do it at home yourself also. Okay. A lot of the times, people are doing with things with their hair, and they're unsure if they're doing it the right way. But just because they are like quick, or they're trying to get through some time, they got something to do, they'll just do whatever and not really know. Or maybe even sometimes deep down inside, they know they're doing wrong. Like, they're like, you know what, I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm here to help, right? Let's just simplify things. All right. There's a lot of different videos on here. I wish I had this connected, but I don't want to take up too much of your time going over these videos, and things. But just know I'm here to help, right? I'm here to help. Let me show you what the checkout page looks. If you're ready to sign up for the natural hair, detox program. Um, Let me see if I can find it.
Especially the way we learned. I know for me, the way I've learned is because everything was step by step. It's more for you to take in the information when everything is step by step, and you're going through the process step by step, instead of just saying, hey, you got to do this. But no, step one, okay, this is what we're gonna do. So that's the way you can train somebody else to do the same thing. You showing them as you're going by the steps.
Okay, so I am very much a step by step type of person. All right. So I understand that everybody is different and maybe you learn in different type of ways. For that reason, I have two different, I mean, it's the same program, but depending on what your needs are, will say what is going to be best for you. So we have the DIY program, the do it yourself program. That includes this 4 week step-by-step program. You get all of that information. You get the complete list of recommended products. You get guidance on your daytime routine, your nighttime routine, your workout routine, your what if it doesn't work out routine. You get all of that to know what to do with your hair. You get all of the Q&A that other people have had, all of that for just $97. And then if you are somebody who needs some more support, you want the program with support and guidance, you want some one-on-one support and not just doing it yourself. You also get the 4 week step-by-step program, just the same. You also get a complete list of the water soluble recommended products. You also get the guidance on the day, nighttime workout routine, or what if it doesn't work out routine. You also get that as well. But you're going to get far more value as far as me being there with you from day one to 8 weeks out. Okay. So you're going to get personalized guidance from me. We're going to be little buddy buddies for the next 4 weeks, especially. And then I'm going to be there with you again for the additional 4 weeks to help work out any other kinks that you will have. We're going to start off with a one-on-one kickoff call to make sure that you know exactly what product that you're going to be starting with. We're going to be having weekly check-ins, and you're also going to have 8 weeks of email support. We're going to be doing the program together in order. So we get started June the 1st for whoever wants to do that live. The next cohort is June the 1st. Okay, we always start on the first of the month. So if this is not a good month for you, see if we're doing it next month, and then you could do it in July 1st if we're going to be doing that. We normally do, but just in case, because I actually feel like I'm not, just I can't remember. But so that program is $497, and again, it covers everything. It covers the full 4 weeks of everything that you see here. So I'm a visual person, and so I like to think that other people are visual. So if you're not really sure of what's included, or kind of like what or what if which one is better for you, this is going to help to explain that. All right. So again, we have, if you're looking for support and guidance. So I know that there are some people who are like, Angel, look, girl, if you just tell me what to do, I will do it. Okay. Just make sure it's real simple and I can just read and follow it and do it, and then I'm gonna do it. And then there are some people who are like, okay, Angel, you can tell me what to do and I'm gonna do it, but I got questions. Like, can you make sure I'm doing this right? Like, can I send you a video of how I'm doing it and show me and let me know if I'm doing it right? And the answer is yes. That's included in the support and guidance. Like, we're doing all of that. We're checking in, making sure that if you wake up and your hair sideways, or if you get caught in the rain, what do you do? Or the whatever the things are in the day-to-day life things for 8 weeks, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be like holding your hand, right? Without holding your hand. But you get all of that. The do it yourself. If you're somebody who is like, Angel, just tell me what to do, girl, I got this. Okay. You get the entire program. You're going to know all of the information that the supporting guidance people get. You're going to get the list of products, right? You're going to get that daily hair care routines, the nighttime routine, daytime routine, workout routine, the what if it does not work out routine, all of that. You get that just for $97. Now, if you have a question about anything or a question about the program before we hop off, you can ask that, or you can go to or email me at salonsupport@dreamnaturalhair.com. This is from last month. I'm sorry I did not update it. So this will be May 20. 3rd, tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow midnight. All right. So if you join the program by May 23rd midnight, you get the bonuses. and you get instant access to the program and complimentary access to the following: the 2 steps to knowing your hair type training. You also get a replay of this natural, and we changed the workshop. What is it? Heal your natural hair. Hair workshop to review as a replay during your own time. You can just watch it whenever, because after tomorrow midnight, the actual workshop on here is going to be removed. And you also, as a bonus, you get my 3-step product junkie saver system. It's going to teach you how to use what you have, because here's the truth. This is for, if regardless of which program, the DIY or the live program, whichever one. This is very beneficial, because I don't want you going out here buying all these products, y'all. I want you to first see if you can work with what you have. Like, see if you can, if you have a certain type of product that you already have, work with that, and then you can upgrade after you are done using that product. Or know and have the confidence to know that the products that you have, you cannot use none of them, right? But I want you to first see if you can get if you already have what you can kind of get started with, or maybe you even have the cream of the crop and you got exactly what you need, whatever that may be. That's going to help you with that. Okay. So here are some benefits of joining the program, right? You're not buying random products to try out just for it to not work out anymore. You're not doing that anymore, right? You're not having to take 3 to 5 hours to do and style your hair. And you're going to be having the knowledge that you need to finally and consistently get the results fast with your curls. Okay. Some people have some questions that have come through, or I think there's only been one like real hot question for people. Yeah. Is, can I still work out at the gym or at home while going through this process? And absolutely, regardless if you're wanting to, again, now it's the same program, right? If you are not ready to wear your natural curls out, but you eventually want to, you just want to be able to care for your hair in a way that is going to make your hair ready for it, this is the program for you. If you are already wearing your natural curls out, but you're wanting to get better results, you want your wash and go to last longer, you want your natural hair to grow longer, you want it to be stronger, you want your curls to pop more, all that, this is the right program for you, right? So just think about what you want from your hair, all right? If you are somebody who works out at the gym, and that's why we have a workout routine, because a lot of people work out, and I want you to work out. So yes, in fact, working out is encouraged for you to do so you are able to stay healthy along with a healthy diet. Okay. So included in this program, you're going to find the daily hair care guidance that includes how to prepare your hair for sleep. You're going to know what to do with your hair in the morning after you wake up, with it sideways or mushed, and what to do before and after a workout, so you can go about your hair about your day. I would say about your day, without stressing, and still looking your best and confident, right? You want to be able to walk out, go on your way and be cool, and not be feeling like, oh no, my hair is this and that, right? I'm here to help you make this very simple. I put the link in the comment. Again, the bonus is if you sign up by tomorrow midnight. Go ahead and sign up today. The program is available for you. If you click on the link, depending on which link that you click on, it'll go to the designated area. So if you're wanting to do the support and guidance, you would click on that. And can y'all see this? Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see the new page. Y'all cannot see it. Hold on. So this is what you see. Let me make sure that you can see it. Okay. So you'll see the natural hair detox program with guidance and support. If you're ever like, did I click on the right one? Like, it'll show you. And then actually, I feel like that is the wrong link. I mean, you'll get it. You'll get signed up either way, but this is the right one. I'm like, huh? Okay. So, let me just so there is no y'all forgive me. I just want to make sure this is available for y'all. That needs to be changed too. I'll go over this first. Make sure these. All right, so this is what the page looks like. It is Natural Hair Detox Program with guidance and support. It shows everything that is included, everything that you will be getting, and then you click Get It Now. You put your information in there, and then you pay the amount. And same thing with the other one. Let me show you. Give me just a second. I want to make sure that the link is on the other one too. Let's see, present, share screen. DIY. All right. And then let me just update this link real quick. And so how do you know if you're in the right place, if you're choosing the right option? You read. Just reading is very fundamental, I promise. It goes a very long way. Okay, so you'll see on this page, it says DIY Natural Hair Detox Program. So it doesn't say support and guidance. And in the details, it also doesn't say anything about support and guidance also. But it shows everything that's included, which is everything that's in the other one besides the support and guidance. You'll click Get It Now, and then you will pay the amount there. All right. So after you sign up for the program, you're going to receive a confirmation email with a link directly to the program right off the bat. And if you sign up for the live support and guidance, we're going to be getting started June 1st. And you will receive a kickoff email on Monday, this Monday, for you to submit your before photos. So you can have that with your hair. Just know that really just having someone to guide you through like caring for your hair is a true game changer. And I'm so excited to be here to guide you through all of that. So you can find the most success possible. I cannot wait to see you there. Again, congratulations on taking the time to invest in yourself to learn more about what it means to care for your crown and glory. And of course, I'll be doing a lot more trainings this year to help you achieve your best 7 to 10 day wash and go curls. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you found anything beneficial, please give me a thumbs up. Share this video so you can help the algorithm help other people and help me help other people too. All right. Thank you so much. And y'all have a blessed day. Bye.